I have spent the last 27 years of my life as a peacemaker working on the Arab-Israeli conflict. It has been a long, hard road, but I have traveled this road with many amazing people. Their stories have rarely been told, as they are not famous in the Western world that defines fame and power and impact with a very limited lens. I live in two universes when I work in the Middle East. One is a universe where peoples are divided by bitter and violent sorrows, old resentments, understandable suspicions, and completely polarized affiliations. It is a world of great injustices and passed-on abuse, a place where people wait for apologies, but are unable to offer any. Within that world, however, there is another world, a secret world of those people who dare touch those of the other side with their words, their deeds, and their hearts. That special world is to me, as an activist, spiritual seeker, and analyst of conflict, a universe of enormous significance. For it is in that mysterious world of human bridges between enemies that we find flowering up from a ground of death, hatred, and war, something extraordinary. The seeds of life, the seeds of the future. After living inside this world of extraordinary people for decades, perpetually frustrated that the beauty of their example was unknown to the outside world, I decided to do whatever I could to change that. I wanted the world to know them, to stop ignoring the most significant Jewish and Arab relationships that will, in fact, eventually give birth to a non-violent future. In previous books I have described the work and practices of some of these peacemakers. They are a unique subset of human beings, partners in peacemaking across one of the longest and most serious of enemy lines in modern times. In a certain sense, they stand on the bridge of a divide that goes back 2,000 years to the very foundations of the split in the cluster of religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, known as the Abrahamic religions. These are very serious and violent divides. I have referred to such persons elsewhere as unusual pairs. Many other volumes have been written on the external strategies and behaviors of peacemakers and resolvers of conflict. My focus in this study, however, is on their inner lives, because it is the inner spiritual life that is the key to creating a true partnership across enemy lines. Let me explain. Any partnership is challenging for human life, from friends to lovers, to business partners, to academic colleagues. Partnership that is respectful, trustful, and generous is a precious and rare human experience, whose maintenance requires constant effort, much trial and error, and long-term evolution.